say goodbye to everyone. Maybe pull a couple final cards for our week ahead reading. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling those now. And whoever sees that this has gone live will be able to join us. It does appear as though I am live, so we're going to go with that. All right, there's Annika. Let's see what closing messages Spirit has for us today. Okay. We've got the heart, the diamond ring, and the lily. All right, so somebody here might be getting a proposal. There may be something really powerful happening in terms of love, commitment, and connection for somebody here. Hello, Hyleron. The lily can also represent career and ambition. So it doesn't have to be a proposal in terms of love and romance. This could also be like a proposal in terms of any kind of contract or commitment. Somebody who's trying to seduce you. That's the energy that I get. So it's like this very seductive energy, but in a positive way. It's like something, it's kind of like, you know how life seduces you? It's like the magic of life. There's like something beautiful and magical here. And there's like an offer or an opportunity coming through that's going to take something to the next level. Whether this is a relationship, whether this is a career, whether this is a long time dream that you've had. It's something manifesting, something maturing or developing to the next level. And this level, this is Saturn energy here. It's something that has stability, it has security, it has longevity. All right, this isn't like a sporadic, or I guess sporadic's not the word, not a fleeting energy. All right, like whatever this is, it's like we said, this is for the long haul. And we have the child here. So this is that carefree energy. This is something brand new coming in. This is healing. So for those of you, some of you, this is like a brand new dream, a brand new love, a brand new connection, a brand new career. Something, and it's the 13, which is the number of creation, right? The divine number of Divine Mother. So that's really interesting here. Or if it's not something brand new, it's like life breathed into it. So if you've been working towards something for a really long time, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a career, a dream, a goal, an aspiration, your health, healing, whatever it is, it's like it's gotten to the point perhaps where it feels really heavy. Feels like you're constantly striving and you're not really gaining any ground. It might feel like almost like the point of like giving up. And then at that point, where you are ready to give up, new life is breathed into something. There's a breakthrough. There's an aha moment here. And everything shifts. And then, yeah, we got the rabbits. That's that new beginning again. For some of you, it's like your desire for life itself is reignited. Your desire for this human experience. That's powerful. That's what this summer solstice, what this third square somehow, and all the magic that we talked about at the beginning of the original live stream. And if you guys are just tuning in now and you didn't catch that, go ahead and check that out after this wraps up. That's what that's all about, baby. That's it. Leading us to this point where new life is breathed into something. Something meaningful, whatever it is that's meant to last. All right. We know this is a period of time where that which isn't meant to last is falling apart and we're just meant to let it. But this is something deeply meaningful. Something that you know in your heart is, I don't know if I want to say meant for you, but I'm going to say it. Something that you've felt that passionate connection to, that passionate drive and desire for. That you've just, it's like the weary traveler. You know, who finally happens upon the cabin or the homestead where there's the family who have fresh food, fresh water, offer him a bath, offer him a rest, All right, that's what this energy feels like. And it feels like at that point, there's just this great sense of renewal. And all of a sudden, you're ready to continue along your journey. All you needed was that one kindness. All you needed was that one moment of hope, of inspiration. And for some, it's like it clears away all of this doubt that's been building. It's like the faith, for some of us, I feel like our faith has been tested so long that it's starting to wear on us, right? You know? And it's like yes, faith is developed through trial, through tribulation. But there comes a point when you continue to have faith and you continue to have faith and nothing's happening where you start to really question and be like, am I just delusional? Right? And I know that's like the trendy thing on social media right now. You see all the posts on TikTok and stuff. You have to be delusional to manifest. And it's true. All right. But there comes that point where like you're literally questioning your own sanity. And you're just like, I don't know. I'm not getting any evidence. There's nothing back this faith up, you know, and it's like we're getting a little weary. And that's a point where a lot of people may be at actually while you're watching this reading. But I'm here to tell you that energy is going to shift. We are at the precipice. And this solstice energy just feels like a wide open window, a wide open breath of fresh air. We have the falcon rising above, strategy, transitions. All right. You're about to transition into a whole new mode of being. You're about to feel rejuvenated, renewed. And I got to say, it is just about effing time, right? Hello, spiritual gangsta. Hello, Brandon. Aren't we all? Hello, Tara. Annika's just shutting people down left, right, and center. Hey, we got to have boundaries, right? That's a great example of that right there. Hello, Celeste. Yeah. That's honestly all we got to say, I think, to Spirit right now, right? Is about fucking time. We appreciate you. We're here for it, but about fucking time, right? Got the ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life, happiness, comfort, good health, wishes coming true, the birth of a daughter on there too. I feel like that's going to resonate for somebody. And by I feel like, I mean, I know. Hello, Solomon. Welcome, brother. This is what's coming in. And not a moment. Why do they say not a moment too soon? Is that like sarcasm? Is that where that saying comes from? We got the fish too. Oh my God. The fish and the firefly. All right. The 11 card and the 34 card, which breaks down to a 7. Can you guys read that? This is all about magic, self-discovery, light codes, soul spark, creative sparks. Like I said, getting the spark back. Getting the fire back. And the fish is all about resources, investments, prosperity, finances, money, 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 honey. All right? It's all coming in. It's all coming in. You have been so patient. You have been delusional, right? When you needed to be delusional. In order to create, in order to align, you've done the work, you've done the heavy lifting. All that is left is to sit back and receive. There may be a little bit of patience left, but I'm telling you, it's all coming in. It's all right there. And that was the reading that I was just doing. Just recording before I came on this live stream. It was about how everything, or maybe it was on the live stream. Fuck only knows, right? It was in one of the two, but it was talking about that energy of how everything is like right there. It's just like 1 degree away from manifesting. All right. So don't give up. Don't give up. What we used to say in NA, don't give up before. Ooh, whoops. I try to be, Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. I tried to be a little bit more vague about my fellowship of choice when I was in recovery, because it breaks traditions to what none of us want to be like a walking advertisement for a fellowship. That's why the traditions exist and anonymity exists. There are no poster children for any program, right? I did a lot of service when I was in 12-step, and I'm very aware of the tradition, so I try not to break them on here, but whatever, Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. All right. That's how close we all are right now. Alakaya, if you want to book a personal reading, reach out to me. Well, I will say, and I'm going to be probably coming on and doing some more donations-based readings, just so you guys all know. So I'm for various reasons. So don't worry. If you guys have questions, I'll be doing some of those live streams probably pretty soon with that as well. But you can also reach out to me for a private reading at Lakaya. We're actually ending the live stream right now. But I would definitely say a lot of times in general, if we are needing somebody in order to like save us in some regard, a lot of times the soul lesson that we're learning is how to provide for ourselves. So if there is a desiring to have a partner who feels well, you're not saying though that you're wanting them for that. You're saying you think the person that you're questioning about is struggling financially. I would say let them figure that out, right? You really want to marry somebody who's in such dire financial straits that they're not even contacting you? Maybe let them figure that out, and don't worry about it for right now. But like I said, if you want like an actual reading on that and not just my opinion, reach out to me. In divine time, exactly, Ty. Oh, Morgan, hello. Happy birthday. Today's your solar return. That's a good one. Moving toward Cancer season here. Late season Gemini. Love it. Love it. A lot of beautiful energies right now. Hello, Carson. All right. I think that's it, you guys. I'm ready to go rest and relax. Clear, thank you. I don't like Monday. Understandable. I don't think you're alone there. Clear, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for bearing with the technical difficulties. I'm glad we got some back in here. Some really hopeful, really inspiring final messages there. So I needed to hear that. Hopefully some of you probably needed to hear that too. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing that through. Let's have one last moment of connection together. Connecting in this space, sending each other love. Holding within our hearts that feeling of knowing that everybody's thoughts, dreams, and desires who's present on this live stream today have manifested. Feeling what that feels like to rejoice in the joy of everybody who's present on here today, including your own joy for your own manifestations. Let's just hold that intention for each other, that all our dreams and desires are coming true, what that feels like. Knowing that we are aligned with them, that they are here right now, and feeling ourselves move that last quarter of a mile, right? That last quarter of an inch we talked about today, aligning with that reality, aligning with that timeline, sending love to each other and to all of creation. All right. I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.